The first idea I have would be some wall decals made from construction paper, and I'll insert a list of the things you need up on the screen right now. And this is pretty easy. You can pick whatever design or shape you want. I chose golf leaf flowers and cow print, which you'll see later on. And basically all you need to do is turn the brightness on your device all the way up, then find a lighter colored piece of construction paper. Then you can also use tape to secure the construction paper onto the device so that it doesn't budge when you're tracing your design. And after that, you just trace it and cut it out. And the flowers I chose actually had two parts, so I cut out the second part and then I proceeded to glue it on. And I also used mounting putty to put it up because you can remove it if you want to swap out the design, and it also doesn't chip away at the paint if you want to take it off. And then you would just put it on your wall with the mounting putty and you're done. Some other ideas that you could do with construction paper would be you could cut out some bunnies, some skulls, or cats, and also cow print, which I will now show you. Making cow print is pretty similar to the flower one that I showed before, but since I am using black construction paper, I just found a reference picture and then freehanded it since you can't really trace it when the paper is black. And I also use white colored pencil just to make it easier to see. After that, I cut it out and bada bing bada boom, those are the cow prints. I've already decorated my door with the cow print, but that is pretty much all there is to the wall decals. You can always swap out the designs for something else if you don't like it, since it isn't permanent because you're not painting anything. It also looks super cool if you had a contrasting design on the inner panel part of the door too. I've been getting some questions about my anime posters on this wall, and now I will show you how I got them using FedEx. First, go to Design and Print, then select the Upload a Print Ready file, go to the Marketing Materials section, then select Flyers, and after you click on that, it should let you pick an image that you have already downloaded onto your computer. They also let you choose the size and paper thickness of your paper, and I would highly suggest using the professional 60-pound option for the paper thickness because it just makes the colors a whole lot more vibrant, and it's also thicker and nicer to the touch if you're into that. I would suggest going in stores to pick it up because it's free and the delivery fee is like $9, I think. Here are the posters I got to redo one of the walls in my room. I think they turned out pretty nice overall. These ones are my favorites, and they're all in the 60-pound option except for this one because I forgot. These do print with a little extra white space on the sides, and you can just cut them off with scissors or with a paper cutter. If you want pictures similar to the ones I used in my anime wall, I would suggest looking up vintage anime posters or 2000s Japanese magazines, and I'll insert some of the words I looked up onto Pinterest up on the screen right now. And I will also link a Pinterest board that I made with some of the posters that I used. And I suggest using official artworks or official magazine covers and advertisements and stuff like that. Or if the creator of a design says it's okay to use their work for decorations and just like decorating a room, that's alright too, since they approved of it. now moving on to some smaller prints. I like to use the website Target Photo. You will just go to digital print, select the shop now, and then it lets you choose what size you want. I picked the 4x6 for the prints on my wall. They let you pick the pictures that you want to print out during this stage, and I don't really think the quality of the picture matters that much since it is a smaller size, so it'll like crisp it up a bit, I guess. And after that, you just click on checkout. And they also always have a 50% off sale or some sort of sale. And out of all the times I've used Target Photo, I don't think I've had to pay full price once. And their shipping is also relatively cheap too. I didn't feel like ordering new pictures for this video, but here are just some older prints that I've ordered before in the past. There are also other websites you can use to print off pictures, but I found that Target Photos is the most reliable one. But there is one called Free Prints, and all you need to do is pay for the shipping. I haven't personally tried it before, so I can't say for sure if it's good or not, but if you want to try it, go ahead. But I would suggest reading other people's reviews to see if it's legit. Here's just another look at the pictures from Target Photos and how they turned out. Generally, I'd say the colors are pretty vibrant and nice. And now moving on to a bonus idea. This one's pretty easy. It's literally, you just hang up fake vines or flowers of some sort. And it would also look a lot cooler if you hung them up from your ceiling, but I cannot do that because I have crunchy ceilings. Look how textured she is, oh my gosh. What I did instead was I draped it across the lights I already had hanging up. And if you're gonna do what I'm doing in the video, maybe don't use too many vines because it'll get heavy and the lights might or might not fall down, which is probably not ideal. And now here are some places I suggest getting room decor if you don't feel like making stuff, or if you're just looking for some cheap shops, I guess. The first place I recommend is the thrift store. Always check out the home decor aisle when you go thrifting because there are a lot of hidden gems. You just gotta look hard enough. I used to always skip it because I thought that it was just like stuff that old ladies didn't want. But now I've had a change of heart and I'm into grandma inspired home decor. And I also found this really cute cow the last time I went, but I did not get it, and I am sad. But here are some of my favorite things that I've thrifted in my room. I also highly suggest getting some vinyls at the thrift store, and it'd be ideal if they still have their covers intact because you can actually use those as wall decorations. But the thrift store I go to, they either don't have the covers at all or they're very damaged, so you can't really hang them up and make them look pretty. Lastly, here are some websites I like for larger posters. The first one is thefreshstuff.shop, and they mostly just have music related posters, and the musical artists they have posters for are more well known and not as like underground or obscure and indie. The second website I really like is allposters.com. They have a huge variety. Their posters literally range from anime posters to vintage art prints, and they're all nice, and they always have sales as well. And here is a little unboxing of the poster that I hung up from earlier on in the video. Next, another website I like is Society6, and I've gotten some tapestries from there. There's a lot of independent artists who sell prints of their work on Society6, and there's a huge variety of designs as well. Next, Redbubble is pretty much the same as Society6. However, you have to watch out for stolen or non-original designs. I've noticed that this is more of a problem on Redbubble rather than Society6. Generally, you can check to see if someone's design is original or not by just checking out their profile and seeing if they have more work in that art style.